I know who this is.
You seen before?
Of course, bro.
Wow.
I've seen you before.
Okay. How am I
Cool.
both looking?
Let's do it.
Perfect. This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm in Miami today, joined by Adin Ross. Adin, thank you very much for having me a brand risk promotions card. This seems pretty good.
I'm very, very excited. I want to say you're a legend in what you do, and I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Thank you so much.
It amazes me that you've even seen this channel before. I'm a big fan.
I appreciate you, brother. No, bro, I swear to God, I see you like Misfits, and I've seen you on like you've interviewed some pretty legends. I've seen you interview all the legends. This guy is the real deal, real shit.
Dope. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Let's talk about this though. Brand risk promotions. I'll pan the camera around in a second, but the artwork you've got here, the table for the press conference, the ring, you've got the full setup in the warehouse, all in one.
Shout out to Tank, greatest artist that does this shit. Bro, he came out down here 2 weeks notice, did everything, the details on the gloves, the tattoos, the facial features, bro. I'm just blessed. Like, this is just amazing. Everything's coming full line. You know, when I got shut down, I really loved this thing like a year ago. We weren't doing it right. We weren't doing it sanctioned. Now we got Florida. They love us, and the Florida Combat, they all love us and stuff. So I'm just super happy to just be in this moment. And I'm very thankful for somebody like KSI and MAMS, people that have been doing this for a while, run the space for a while. So making competition, having a competitor makes the space better and bigger. So I'm excited.
So what's the relationship like now, KSI Mams? I know this time last year is a little bit iffy, but now it seems you guys are at peace.
Oh, yeah, man. I hope KSI has nothing against me. Last stream we did, it was about a song and whatnot. But Mams, man, I have a lot of respect for that guy. We were on the phone for like an hour one day, just speaking, just talking, and he was just telling me how much respect he has for me, how much respect I have for him. And I know that's a good dude, and there's no ill intent. And I just feel like him even giving blessed to have people like Dean and B-Dave and others, it's just like, it's blessed, bro. And it's just like, I'm the same way. It's opportunity for everybody. Everybody eats in the space, and I love it. I'm just blessed, bro. Everything's amazing. Seriously, God is good. God is great.
The more the merrier. The more people in the space, the more competition. It is a lot better. Let me just move the camera a little bit this way.
Yeah.
Make sure we're all on shot. No, I agree. The more the merrier, indeed. About brand risk, though, we've got a lot of fighters. It's a common question that celebs get asked. Would you ever fight? Would you ever beef with this celebrity? Or anything at brand risk promotions to make this happen? Can you name me a few celebrities or people you're talking to, rappers, actors, YouTubers, who you reckon will fight on brand risk?
Fight on brand risk. Well, some goals. I really want to do some rappers. I really do want to get rappers. I feel like again, I have this streaming culture, right? So what that does is I can be like, okay, yo, I can hit this rapper, I can hit this person, I can hit this YouTuber, this streamer, and they're gonna answer. And I'm gonna be like, okay, let's try to see if we get a fight to work. If it makes sense on both ends, let's make it happen. So maybe some dream fights. I love Deshae. I'm a big fan of his work, and I love Deshae. He always shows love to me. DDG as well. I want my personal dream fight would be like DDG, Pretty Boy Fredo, Deshae versus King Sid, because that was a very controversial fight. I feel like with a sanction with real judges, like, man, it's just we could just set this bar so high. And then you got people like Tio that are like, yo, I'll fight exhibition with you, and I'll fight on brand risk. I'll make this shit go bigger, better. I love it, bro. So it's like whoever wants to come get it, we can come get it. It's great.
Drake versus Kendrick. I know your boys are Drake.
I am. And Drake's winning, obviously. I mean, come on. He's like, what? No, I'm small too, Kendrick, so don't get mad at me. But yeah, come on, bro. I mean, Drake, come on, he's like 6 foot something. Kendrick's like 5, whatever. But I'm not saying Kendrick can't scrap. I can't scrap personally, so I don't know who can scrap, who can't. Like I said, I'm learning in this space. I'm just blessed to be in this opportunity. But yeah, Drake, for sure. If they box, for sure.
You'll be the guy to put that on, though. Out of everyone, you never know. I know your boys are Drake. Would that be a possibility? Having Drake versus Kendrick at brand risk promotions?
Drake, I feel like if Drake were to do whatever, maybe it'll be with me. Maybe. We'll see if we can make the magic happen. If not, whatever. Don't matter.
Would you ever fight main event, a pay-per-view? You could have brand risk promotions versus a pay-per-view. Adin Ross versus who?
Man, if I had to call somebody out to fight, I just don't know yet. But what I will say is this. I'm very blessed to be in this position. I want to listen. I want to learn. And I don't want to make a foolery out of this at all. Like, people like to say things like Jake Paul. I put him on my wall for a reason. I know you're going to show it. It's just like Jake changed this game. Jake changed the space. Jake made it bigger. And, for example, look at somebody like Mike Tyson. That's a legend. And again, people give him so much crap. But it's like this. At the same time, who's going to say no to fighting one of the greatest of all time, Mike Tyson, right? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, man. Who knows? One day, maybe if I want to fight whoever, and if there's an opportunity for me one day, and I'm taking this shit seriously, then yeah. But for now, I'm just here to learn the space, learn everything, learn the sport, and I'm just here to just learn, man. I'm just blessed. Like I said, I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
Well, you're on your gym grind. You lost a lot of weight. You're in great shape now. The next step is fighting. Surely, Adin.
Boxing and MMA. And it's actually funny you said that. I've been eating good lately. You know, eating a lot of Italian food, a lot of good stuff, a lot of cheese.
What Italian food?
Oh man, Miami's got top 3 Italian food in America. I mean, in America. You wouldn't know. Does UK got good Italian food? Probably not, right?
We got Pizza Express.
How long are you here for?
I'm here till Sunday.
All right, so I'm gonna give you some good spots. Some good pizza spots here, some good pasta spots. You'll love it here. Trust me. You'll fall in love with this shit for real.
All right, well, just before I let you go, there's a couple more questions before we wrap this thing up. Are you still backing Jake to beat KSI?
I am. Jake Paul is an amazing fighter. I think people need to take him seriously. They could say things like, "Oh, Jake Paul hasn't fought anyone real," but it's like, look, where Jake Paul's at, he's fighting people like Mike Tyson. And I know I saw something. I don't know if it was true. KSI and Diaz. I don't know if that was a real thing. Look, everyone wants to see KSI and Jake. If it happens, it's probably going to be worth a lot of money. They're both going to eat, which is great. The space is going to be huge. It's going to sell out a whole entire venue and a stadium. And I like KSI. I have so much respect for him. I have so much respect, and I'm very cool with Jake. Me and Jake are pretty tight. I think Jake wins. I think Jake's an excellent fighter. I think people got to really take it seriously now. Like, he actually takes this more serious than a lot of people. So,
Certainly. And then,
what about you? By the way, what about you?
well, I know Jake, I know KSI. As an interviewer, it's always best to sit on the fence. The minute that people start saying, "Oh, you picked me to lose that fight," there's no interview. You know what I mean?
I like that. You're not biased, even though you have that British accent. I love it.
I'm definitely not biased towards KSI. But and just one last thing though, IShowSpeed. This is more off the boxing topic and more on the streaming kind of topic. He's absolutely smashed it, going viral every stream. Do you sort of feel that sometimes to Speed, you don't get the credit you deserve for sort of kind of pushing him back in the day when he wasn't as well known, and now he's big?
Not at all, man. Everyone's where they're at in life, and you can't question that. You got to look. Like, God has a purpose for everyone. God has something for everyone. Speed is the biggest streamer ever. I don't think anyone. I was having an argument. I think he's the biggest influencer in the world. I think people were getting. I saw something where 10,000 people were outside of this, like a random country. He was the mayor for a day. He's doing shit that nobody's ever seen. It's gonna keep going up. You got to understand, in streaming, we all eat. So if people like Kai, if people like Speed, if people like Max, if people like other FaZe members, whoever's on top, whoever's doing their shit and pushing, XQC, shout out to you as well. I just really think like it's gonna keep going up and up and up. But Speed is not a streamer. Speed is the unthinkable. Speed is everything. He really is. And when I knew him when he was very young, and we're still close. You know, we talk here and there. He's busy in what he does, and I'm very, very, very blessed to know him. And he's a lovely person. He's one of a kind. But when he was young, no, I don't take credit at all. Because listen, again, everyone's at where they're at, and he put the hard work in. He could have easily fallen off by now. He could have went with this route. So Speed is destined to be where he's at and even higher. So.
Did you see the viral moment where I think you reacted to it? I hosted the KSI on Speed Spa back in the day, and you saw the minute where Speed was like, "Get out of my face!"
Yes.
Did you remember when I went over to him? Speed, I know you're emotional. Let's get a few comments.
Bro. Yes, I do. How did you feel about that, by the way? Because I feel like, look, if Speed can condition, I feel like he could really fight somebody. Like, I really feel like Speed could sell a crazy venue anywhere in the world. Maybe brand risk. Shit, Speed, I don't know.
Speed could literally do it. Seeing Speed go all across Europe to all these other countries, he could do it anywhere in the world.
Anywhere. Yeah, he's been to the last brand risk, and I know if he's traveling or not, he lives in Florida, so he'll pull up to a few probably this year, maybe not, whatever. But regardless, yeah, I mean, look, I think Speed could fight. I feel like a lot of people can. Like I said, Jake changed the game. KSI changed the game, so Logan changed the game. So it's going to keep going up, and I'm just excited because I'm now part of this in some way, so that's going to be cool.
Welcome to the world of crossover boxing, Adin. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much. You are really good at what you do. Keep going and keep inspiring others to do what they do, and you're a GOAT as well.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
That means a lot.
Goodbye, everybody. Peace.